morning to you, Jett. How are you?
Good. How are you?
We're doing great. You've had a very, shall we say, it's been an eventful season for you in 2024.
For sure.
You had wrist surgery. You struggled for a bit. Were in Double-A. You're ending the season in Triple-A in Syracuse. How would you assess your 2024 campaign?
Crazy. I think just starting out from spring training, going all the way to just bingo at the beginning of the year, and then kind of everything happening with my wrist and everything. And then I think once I had surgery and Dr. Sheridan did a great job with it, I think just kind of did all my rehab process and, was happy to be back, able to play the last couple of months of the season.
And you're playing very well at Triple-A Syracuse. What has been working well for you?
I think just kind of making an adjustment, kind of just trying to make an adjustment for just kind of getting back into the things. I think the big thing was just trying to get my timing back down and just kind of getting the games back flowing. I think just the 4 months off was definitely tough to come back and start playing again. But I think just kind of making the tweaks and adjustments with my hitting coach and just trying to finish the season healthy and strong.
Hey, Jeb, what'd you take away? You had a chance to go to big league camp, correct, with the Mets?
Yes, sir.
What'd you take away? I know you dealt with some injuries with the wrist stuff, but were you able to develop a process, a routine, kind of everything moving forward?
Yeah, I think I had a little bit of a routine with hitting wise. I think I learned a lot of defense wise.
Yeah.
With just Lindor and all the guys helping me out with everything. And I think just kind of the way they go about their business is kind of something that I took away, and how they took care of their bodies, showed up to the field and just kind of attacked the day every single day, even if sometimes spring training can get a little long and tiring. But I feel like just they kind of went into it with an open mind and just kind of worked hard every single day.
Lindor's entrenched at short for the next 25 years at 340 minutes. You've played a couple positions.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like moving around? Would you prefer to be at one right now? What's your take on that?
For me, it's just as long as I'm on the field, I'm just trying to bring a championship to the Mets whenever that time comes. I'll go play anywhere. I've played center, short. I played a little bit of third, kind of growing up in high school. I've played a little bit of left and right, but for the most part, as long as I'm on the field and kind of just helping the team win is kind of all that matters to me.
I think a lot of people don't realize the grind of professional baseball, right? You came out of high school outside of Dallas area. You play a lot of games. It's every day. Sometimes it's lonely. You're not doing well. You're in a small town. What are some of the hardest things or some of the adjustments D-Rose said about your big league experience? Maybe something has been imparted to you, either a coach or a front office person. Because I know it's not easy. High school kid, I was the same out of high school. D-Rose, you were at college.
Yeah.
Who's your communicator to keep your mind right?
So I have a mental performance coach, Steve Springer. I talk to him a bunch with good or bad, but I think I kind of lean a lot on my family and my hitting coach too. I also worked out with Robinson Trinos and Odor since I was in about 8th grade. So I kind of just lean on them too, of just kind of knowing hey, I'm struggling right now, or I'm doing good. What do I need to kind of keep doing, or what do I need to do to, I guess, not get down. But for the most part, I just kind of lean a lot towards my family and my brothers and my mom and dad and everything.
Yeah, that's good. What's the when you're in that space of trying to figure things out, right? Because look, you're 20 years old, you got to AAA, you're young, it's in front of you. But when you're trying to look for or get back into that place of being the best you can be, what is it? What do you work on? What do you say to yourself? What are the things and components of your game to get you right?
For me, I like to look at a lot of video. I'm more of if my swing is going bad. It usually has to do something with my hand placement and my bat angle. And I think my hitting coach helps me a lot with that, just we've been working since I was about 8, so he kind of knows my swing like no one else. But for the most part, it's just I kind of just try to take each day and one step at a time. Try not to really like worry about if I'm doing good or doing bad. It's more of how can I come to the field and get better each and every day. And I think something that I learned too of coming in from high school last year, being in my first full season, of kind of the work that you put in each and every day, even though it might not show in a short amount of time, I think throughout the season, I got a lot better from when I started the season to when I ended the season. And I think kind of just taking that in and of more of if you're coming into the field every day to work, I think each and every day that you come to the field, I think you're going to get better each and every day. And I think just through a long period of time, you're going to continue to see improvements in your game.
And you'll see it. Keep going.
Keep your head down. Scottsdale
Right.
swallowed many a man.
Yeah.
Many a prospect has gotten swallowed up.
Yeah, Jett, good luck. You'll be playing for the
saying.
Scottsdale Scorpions in the Arizona Fall
Arizona
League.
State's in full
Best of luck
swing.
to you. Enjoy the experience out in Arizona.
Yes, sir. Thank you all for having me.